Start streaming.
Yo, 2001 fam. We just gonna do some live reaction to the Notre Dame Penn State game. We got everything up and running, so we back at it. Listen, it is 10-10 Notre Dame Penn State. Notre Dame is sitting at the 42-yard line. They just had a very dumb play call with a quarterback design run. Uh, yeah, so we're just kind of sitting, chilling. Appreciate anybody and everybody that decides to come and hang out. We're just kind of chilling, killing some time, doing what we do tonight. So if anybody decides to come and hang out, yeah, we appreciate it. We're just, chilling, talking ball tonight. So watching this playoff game. I'm not gonna lie,
Ooh.
this place is loud, yo. That pickup, that blitz pick. Oh my
That
god,
was nice. Yeah, you
that
see
was
it now?
disgusting.
I just
Nah,
posted
Great
on the
House,
old
yo,
Twitter that we
Great
went
House
live.
is nah. Great House, listen. Shout out College Football 25. He's on my cut team. He's disgusting. Jaden Greathouse is he's disgusting.
Dropping back again.
Listen, bro, I told you they come out at halftime.
They're
Some
looking good.
some was different, yeah. Riley finally starting to sling the ball. I don't know why they're not going with the quick passes though. It was working before
Yeah.
halftime.
I
They've got
ain't
the.
connected to the Facebook on my phone. If you want to
I
post on
got it.
Facebook,
Yeah,
we're
I
live.
got
I
it.
already posted on X.
He stood in the pocket to make that throw. That hey,
I mean, they're starting to run the ball. It's looking good right now.
Jeremiah
Notre
Love.
Dame has 67 rushing yards. It's probably going to change. I just ran
It's the end of the
70
third quarter,
rushing
yo.
yards.
Throw the fours up. Throw the fours up.
Notre Dame is winning in the
10
passing
apiece.
game, 180 to 81. All right, game so far. Very good. All right, 2001 family. Some context. If you didn't watch our last episode, you can see that on YouTube, Twitch, by the way. Right now, Austin picked who was it? Notre Dame to win by how
Yeah, I
much?
picked I picked Notre Dame to win, I think 24-23. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, I can actually pull that up.
Yeah, you got Notre Dame. I
So
got Penn State though.
yeah, you picked Penn 34-28, which obviously given the way this game's going, nobody's scoring. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's up, Mac? What's up, my boy? Max in the chat. What's up, kid?
Were you able
Um,
to get it on the Facebook?
yeah, I posted up on the Facebook.
She owe me
Braxton
join.
Braxton chose Notre Dame 16-14. He's got the closest in this game right now. Now 14 obviously isn't possible anymore, but a 16-13 game is definitely possible.
Man,
Um,
two safeties.
I mean, technically,
I would die. I would die.
Jonathan chose Notre Dame 33-24. That's definitely not happening. Um,
I don't know. It's just
so
some overtime. That junk might get crazy.
yeah, low key.
It's been a good game so far. At least if you're a fan of defensive football. Now, if you hate
Yeah, for
defensive
sure.
football, you're probably miserable. We're seeing a good run game from Penn State, while Notre Dame is being able to really mastering the short yardage passing game. At least you saw it in the last drive before the half. I don't know if you're watching, anyways. Or Notre Dame was able to just go right down the field and get 3 points with Mitch Jeter.
Well, and that
It's
was
good.
all due to Steve Angeli. He came in and he went 6 for 7 for 44 yards on that drive after Riley Leonard went down. It looked as if he was going to go into potential concussion protocol there, but he, I guess, took him into the locker
Hey,
room. Listen, they might have pulled up and pulled a little Perk Rogers,
dude, them boys,
old school.
them boys, hitting. Them boys hitting tonight, cuz.
Molly McGrath is on our screen. Marcus
Uh,
Freeman.
I forgot Notre Dame has
Big
some natties. I
Marcus.
guess it's, wait, that
Yo,
might be
Buddy's
Penn
always
State.
got the cleanest lineup. He must, bro. He must pay his barber a hefty fee. Buddy is cleaned up 24/7.
Yeah. I hate Penn State's mascot.
Why?
I just
What did
feel
he
like I
do to
needed to
you?
say that. It's just weird. It's just, oh, I don't know.
Oh
So
my!
like
Oh my!
that was a nice run. Notre Dame's waking up in the run game. Penn State might be in
Yeah.
trouble.
Listen,
Like you gotta win somewhere. If you're starting to lose, oh, that ain't good. But no, I think it looks. It's clearly that like old school traditional mascot,
yeah.
but it's kind of like that high school mascot where you just put like fur just all around him, but you can tell it's a dude. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I need like a big spur type mascot where
Drew
it's like you look
Allard.
at it, you can't tell. I don't know. It's just
I
weird looking
said
to me.
Allard. Drew Allard is 7 of 15 for only 81 yards in the passing
I
game.
know what it looks
Uh
like.
oh, bomb shot to the end zone. Wow, pass interference on the offense. They're gonna call that on the offense? Question mark.
Nice. No, the mascot looks like a dude wearing a brown onesie with a little helmet on. That's about it. Oh, big call. Oh, they put it on the defense.
They did call it
Oh,
on
what?
defense, bro. Listen, it
No, he was
looked
holding his
it
arm.
it looked like Buddy pushed off for a second.
Hey,
The-
good on the refs though. That was a good call. I don't hate that.
I don't
It
hate it
sucks for a
either.
Penn
I
State fan.
mean, well, I mean, they're letting them play, but the grabbing of the arm, like the hand fighting, is fine. Like they're letting the boys play, but the grabbing of the
Oh,
arm is
fuck
what
that.
got the penalty called.
Well, it stopped. It completely halted a touchdown.
Yeah, I
Even
mean that
Penn
would
State
have been
after
a
me, I'm
touchdown.
not mad at it.
And now Notre Dame, they better score here. I mean, come on now. But Penn State has one of the best red zone defenses, if not number one in the country. Oh my God, touchdown.
Did you see that run though? I mean, I'm kind of mad they scored because messes with my pick,
Jeremiah
but
Love.
that was sick. He
Come
walked him to
on,
the
boy.
sideline.
Yeah, 10 plays, 72 yards. Yeah, we in there. My Notre Dame pick's looking great.
I hate it. All right, we're in the fourth quarter. Getting in the
Yo,
fourth quarter.
injured up Jeremiah Love. Just bully balling. I like it.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. Penn State needs to strike back on this next drive, or it might get ugly. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. Like the offense needs to be able to support the defense.
Bro, I'm telling you, I told y'all on the last pod, yo, matter of fact, everybody that decides to watch, go check it out. I called it. If Penn State was not able to pass the ball against this Notre Dame defense, this would not be a good game for Penn State. I called it. I said it. Like, bro, listen. And I initially thought Buddy was trying to dunk that ball out of the. Wow, what a punch!
That was
He got
nice.
he got the knee joint on too. That is a big man run, bro. That's like a Derrick Henry type bully ball.
That was
My
pretty.
God,
Like I thought they actually held him. I was like,
nah,
oh, he
for
got close.
real. If
Then he
I'm
put that
not
arm out, and I was
mistaken,
like, oh, he's him.
bro, if I'm not mistaken, I think Penn State actually has like the number one red zone defense in the nation.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up.
Well, I think
I
they
wouldn't be
said it
surprised.
in the in I think they said it in during game day.
Okay, fair enough.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow,
What?
wow, wow. What a
Here, let
score.
me make sure.
I mean, what a walk down by Notre Dame though. 10 what was it? 10 plays, 72 yards.
Oh, dude, it was nasty. Right now in the second half, 149 to 25 in yardage.
Told you, bro. What I tell y'all, bro. I told y'all Marcus Freeman was gonna find a point where he had to outcoach James Franklin. I said it.
I have no idea if the live stream was picking up the background noise from my speaker, but I just muted it.
No, that's fine. I mean, it might have, but I mean, it's all good. We just doing a little live reaction
A
bull
little
job.
something, something.
It's all good. It's
A
winning
little
now. It's
something,
all
something.
good.
I couldn't even listen to whatever Pat was saying, anyways. So I was like, let me just turn that off. All right, all right, Drew Aller. So why you? Oh, this game ain't over.
No,
This
not a
game ain't
single
over.
chance. Not at all. And there goes Tyler
Now,
Warren, bro. This dude is a grown man.
now
How do you
Fat White
not pick
Boy
him up?
might be
Oh,
done for the night.
he hurting. He hurting bad.
That's something. That's not. I
Nah, bro, his route running low key kind of elite.
I remind me of a little bit of Travis Kelsey. A little bit. That was nice. Got any Gamecock news while we're on live?
Let me go and check my
Oh,
sources.
anything light?
Um, we. Oh yeah, we do got some Gamecock news. We signed and got I don't even know how to say buddy name, but I think it's wow, that bro, that shuffle pass got the phase on running back.
Oh yeah.
We
Did we not
signed.
cover that?
No, we didn't because he got signed
Oh, we
like
just talked
the
about
day
it.
or two out.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about him being in the. Well, I never said anything about it because my insider source said that he was pretty much a lock. So I never said his name. If one of y'all brought him up, I was gonna let it ride. Um, but yeah, but Buddy told me that that
From the little bit of
we were straight.
clips I've seen from social media, he looks like a dog.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Now, one end of this
against
is going to be
he
what
averaged five. He averaged 5 yards per carry against top 25 teams.
I'm wondering if it's going to be another Attaway situation where a kid
Yeah.
comes in from a smaller program and has to adjust to SEC style of football, or if
But how
his
they not
pure
call holding right
athleticism
there?
is going to excel.
They didn't call holding on that. But he had his jersey. Whoa.
Hey, by the way, that new song from the God, what's his name? From the that dude from the whoa, whoa,
I might
something about a
swerve been
corner.
that corner. Whoa.
That joke go crazy, boy. Uh, that's something that would have been playing around the time I was born. So taking me back to my roots. That's a junk for all the '90s kids or millennials.
Tyler Warren's back in. He just sealed the edge
Damn.
on that block. Wow, what a block. Now
Hey,
they're down to the
also want
10
to
yard
say,
line.
great uniform game, by the way. The
Yes.
uniforms. Some of these are top 10 uniforms. And if anyone says otherwise, you don't watch football. Penn State, I think, wins on like the traditional look,
Mm-hmm.
but those golden helmets are sick. I always thought it was cool that they didn't have their names on the back.
Oh man.
Let's say anyone in the chat, Max still hanging around?
Yeah, Max here. He said that Tyler Warren touchdown soon, future Bronco.
Boy, that boy would take anybody.
Rashad Amos went to Memphis.
Oh,
Oh, and
Michael.
we got Boaz Stanley from Troy, by the way.
Oh yeah,
He had
I'm curious
zero
how that's going to
penalties
be.
and only allowed 2 sacks all season, and he played multiple positions, mainly tackle and He had 5 starts at tackle and 7 starts at center.
Oh, he's him! He's him!
Oh my God.
Suck it!
We have a
Nicholas
ball game,
Singleton,
folks.
7-yard rushing touchdown, 17-17. My pick is still valid.
We have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Mac in the chat talking about we are Penn State.
Oh yeah, me and Mac picked Penn State.
Yeah.
We're the
Hey,
only
listen.
ones.
Listen, we said it on the pod, bro. This game is a 50-50 joint. I mean, look at it. It's 17-17. We all knew that this game was going to be a toss up. This has a chance to be one of the best,
Yeah.
if not the best game of the season.
I'm gonna keep it real. The only reason I picked Penn State is because I said they'd go to the Natty.
I know. I mean, I know you did, but at the same time, we all. I mean, we also.
Like, it was a 50-50 pick though. Because after how Notre Dame
Mm,
played Georgia, where they just out manhandled them, I wanted to pick Notre Dame so bad.
they've missed so
So,
many holding calls on both sides of the line so far tonight too. Like there was 2 holding calls
hey,
on.
I'm
I mean,
loving
they're
it.
letting them play, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I hate refs.
Josh Pate, yo, shout out Pate State. He said this game is being played like Greg Maddox used to pitch. That's hilarious.
Ma'am, I gotta make sure old Grandma Rita, she got Twitch. We're gonna have to hook her up.
uh,
Or at least the YouTube. Shout out Grandma, #1 supporter. That joke was so funny. We're gonna have to talk some Braves, like baseball,
I was gonna
somewhere
say
in the year.
speaking of, oh, we're going
Just
to.
for her.
Oh,
Just
we're
for her.
going to listen in the during the off season. Listen, me and Mac are gigantic Braves fans. Jonathan is a
Yeah.
huge Braves fan, so I was telling him the other day. I was like, listen, if we can get you on here, whether it's just voice or if you can get a video, we can get on here and talk some Braves baseball. So that way we
Yeah.
can have other content during baseball season, not just Gamecock baseball. We can have Braves baseball. I mean, I know with it being the 2001 show, we were trying to be centered solely around Gamecock sports, but I mean, listen,
That's
there's a
fine.
lot of
Just
sports going on.
there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Speaking of sports going on, what do we think? I mean, we're sitting 17-17 with 10:20 left in the fourth. What about the NFL playoffs? I know Mac, you're in the chat. You can run me down your list of things. So Saturday we have Chargers at Texans at 4:30 Saturday. Who you got? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hmm. I'm pulling up the games right now, just so I don't mistake any.
No, you straight.
Well, we got some good ones. Tomorrow, Saturday, we got Steelers, Ravens, and then Chargers, Texans. For me, I think Texans should. I don't know. That one's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Let me start with the Ravens. I think the Ravens should be able to easily handle Pittsburgh, but
One
the
thousand
issue
percent.
comes with Mike Tomlin and how the defense knows how to handle Lamar. Like if you look at the record, I think Lamar's beaten Pittsburgh 3 times, something at least in the regular season,
Mm-hmm.
whereas he's been beaten by Pittsburgh like 7 or 8 times. It's something around those numbers. Go
Mm-hmm.
Google it. I don't know, but Lamar struggles heavily against Pittsburgh. If Pittsburgh has a semblance of an offense, if they can just score twice and then let their kicker kick 7 field goals, they'll win. But at the same time, Lamar Jackson is a freak, and they should be completely fine. Oh, come on! They go into the natty. Come on, bruh.
Oh,
Come on. That's a pick for Penn State. Straight into his hands. Go throw
that's
in.
2 turn. Bro, they got to put the other kid in, bro.
Go, yeah, go QB2 in. I need the names on the back of their jerseys, even though it looks sick. Because
Bro, he threw
I
it
forgot
right
which
to him.
which
What
one's
in the
in blue color.
world? It would have been a pick either way. That was a horrible throw.
That was awful. Number
That was
3
going
was
to be,
coming in there too.
yeah, it was legit going to be a pick either way. And his eyes told on him. Like, what are we doing?
That was nuts. When it comes to Chargers Texans, though, what do you feel about that one?
I got Chargers by seven at least. I think they beat the Texans. The Texans are without um a handful of
They got a lot of
players.
injury issues this year.
Yeah, yeah, they're without a handful of players. They haven't looked good in the last couple weeks. Not full strength,
DJ's taking
truthfully.
some regression.
Um,
Yeah, Stephon Diggs is still out with his knee
yeah,
injury. And
yeah,
Dale
Diggs is
got
out.
like perma
Yeah,
out with his
yeah,
knee
Tank Dell's
injury.
gone. Yeah, I got Chargers by seven.
Yeah,
I got the Ravens by I got the Ravens by 14.
I could see that. I'd probably agree with you, especially that Chargers Texan game. The Chargers are starting to really pick it up with Jim Harbaugh there.
If
They
Notre
just need
Dame gets a stop
a little
here,
bit of weapons.
if Notre Dame gets a stop here and makes them punt, that's both turnovers have turned into 0 points. By the way,
I think no. Penn State got 3 off a turnover at what
did
was the
they?
first quarter.
I
Yeah,
thought that
that's where
pick
their first
turned
3 came
into
from.
I thought that pick turned into a punt, and then that next possession they turned into three. I might be wrong.
Unless
I
I
might have
miss,
forgot.
I
It's
mean, I may be mistaken. Drew
okay.
Aller, manhandling. Come on, bro, drag him with you. You freak.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, this game's fun.
Wow.
This game's good. All right, so a little stat update before we get back into the NFL talk. Right now, play wise, Penn State leads in plays 56 to 54, so very even when it comes
Yeah.
to possession. Then rushing yards, Penn State's leading 180 to 90, so Notre Dame has picked it up there, but still a pretty big gap, which I don't think that's super surprising. I think now the closest gap is the Penn State now has 129 passing yards to Notre Dame's 180. Earlier, that was a lot larger of a gap. So,
Uh-oh.
oh,
There's
oh, wait, there's a flag.
there's the
There's a flag.
turnover. It's about to
Uh-oh.
be, what is the flag?
Notre Dame's about to lose their mind. All the Notre Dame fans are about to
Bro, if
throw
it's
themselves off a bridge.
another flag that takes the pick away, that's two turnovers for Notre Dame that's been taken away.
Marcus Freeman has like that I'm disappointed smile. Pass interference. Defense. Marcus Freeman looks fed up. He's like, what are we doing? All right, so I should take away that.
I want to see the replay. I didn't see any pass interference during
Ah!
the play.
The problem is number 8 never went for the ball, and he was all over the wide receiver. So you can't
Yeah.
argue that. You can argue PI there. Because didn't Notre Dame get that same call earlier against Penn State, where Penn State was like
Yeah.
looking at his arm took?
Yeah.
So that's honestly like a 1-for-1 flag. Like that's pretty even. Given that took away a pick though, so that's pretty. Oh, they throwing drinks and stuff on the field. They trashing the field. Notre Dame, come on, we're better than this. Come on, student section. I mean,
They're trying to pull the Texas,
not the,
bro.
yeah, they're pulling the Texas right now.
uh, that's crazy.
Anyways, let's get back to it. Right now, yards leading is Penn State 309 to 270, so still pretty close. Notre Dame has more penalties with 4 penalties for 31 yards, and
I mean, the ball
no
was
down conversion
underthrown.
game.
Like the ball was
Notre Dame's
underthrown.
got underthrown.
I don't think Tyler Warren even gets close to catching that. The ball was underthrown. But either way, I mean, that's two penalties that's taken away, two
Yeah, that was massive.
picks for Notre Dame.
No,
I
Notre
mean,
Dame's gonna be. We're gonna have people screaming refs. but I don't think that was necessarily a bad call though. As a neutral observer, he was all over the receiver, but given was it catchable? I don't know.
It was also in triple coverage. I mean,
He shouldn't have thrown that. That was a bad throw by
yeah,
Allen.
it was underthrown into triple coverage. I mean, they called
Bang!
PI.
Bang! I should have put money on this, but I'm poor. I ain't that poor, but paycheck to paycheck. We living. Um,
I'm just saying though, that's two penalties that has given Penn State touchdowns. By the way,
yeah, no. Notre Dame
both
fans are gonna be livid.
both the defensive holding and then the defensive PI that has given Penn State touchdowns.
He's averaging 5.3 with 3 touchdowns. Singleton is a freak, or at
Yeah,
least
that's
he's
insane.
he's getting fed in the red zone at least.
All right, next game on the NFL slate while we wait for this
Oh yeah.
PAT and then kickoff. We got Broncos Bills 1 o'clock Sunday. I have that one in a very very close game. People might think I'm crazy. I got Broncos by 31-30. Listen,
So that's gonna be your big
listen.
upset.
Yeah, and the reason why, okay, maybe it wasn't that underthrown. Tyler Warren probably does catch that had Buddy not touched him. They got to have better
Yeah.
communication there. It was a better close up picture, video footage of that. It was definitely PI. Um, I wasn't fully paying attention. I was looking at something on my phone. Um, yeah, the I've had conversations with several people about this Broncos Bills game, and the one that stood out to me is someone is a fan, was a fan, still is a fan of the Panthers that played against that 2015 Broncos team with that elite defense and their, I wouldn't say mediocre offense with Peyton Manning at QB, but they were good enough to get the job done when needed. And that's what he stated in his comments was their defense is really good. Nick Bonito is insane. And um, Riley Moss has been good. Pat Surtain is having a defensive player of the year type season, and they've just looked insane on defense. They have the most sacks in the NFL, and the Bills have allowed the fewest sacks in the NFL. Um, in the playoffs only, the teams with the most sacks are 3-0 against teams with the fewest given up in the last 30 years.
Pretty good.
In the last
So for
30,
me,
30 years. So I I legit I think that it's a 1 point game, and I think that Bo solidifies himself as a top NFL quarterback that people have been hating on him for this season, not giving him the love that he deserves. Because he's been a great
oh,
quarterback
he has been
throughout the
good.
season. He has been. Um,
Yeah, I don't hate the take. I don't hate it, but I'm going with the Bills. I think the biggest
just
reason for
normal.
me was yeah, I feel like it's gonna be the common take, obviously, but it's the fact they're playing in Buffalo. For me, that was probably my biggest
Yeah,
push with how close it was. Any game where it's gonna be a 1 point game for me, it's like or even one possession game. I'm gonna lean towards the home side,
yeah.
especially with
And
Buffalo.
initially I was going to, but then it's a 1 o'clock game and not a night game in Buffalo, and I was like, okay, it's not a night
Yeah,
game in Buffalo. It's during the middle of the day. And
it's fair. That's
last
fair.
year, last year the Broncos beat the Bills in Buffalo at night with Russell Wilson at QB.
Yeah. For me, it's like Josh Allen's having a career type year,
Yeah,
and and James Cook has been going crazy.
true.
He's had one. He's just had a great year, so that's kind of why I'm leaning
He running
Bills.
that
I think
out. Pause.
they can do the job.
Damn. Oh, he
And the Bills have
slipped.
been knocking. Yeah, the Bills have been knocking at the door for what 5 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
This kind of seems like it might be their year.
anyways,
Next
yeah,
game on the list,
to me, I think it does.
we got Packers Eagles. Yeah,
Ooh, you know you need it.
I
Yeah,
got Eagles by a tud. Um,
you hate saying that, don't you?
no, I could care less. I could care
You're a
less.
Cowboys
Listen,
fan. You're not a real
I'm
Cowboys
not.
fan, then.
I'm not that big of a Cowboys fan. I'm a football fan. I watch a lot of football. um,
Mm.
as much as I
That's
haven't
fair. That's
tuned
fair.
in to much NFL this season, just because of all the travel that I've been doing on Sundays. Um, I
I can
have
tell
been
you.
tuning into some. I'm not that big of a Cowboys fan. I watch just because it's what I grew up knowing and living and everything else. Um, so, uh, but either way, I mean, I've watched the Cowboys. I've watched the Panthers. Um, just because the whole Bryce Young situation. I've watched the Broncos because of Mac.
Hey, by the
Um,
way, time out. Shout out Bryce Young, bro,
a 10
for
tutties, no
handling the Falcons.
interceptions over the last 3 weeks. By the way, shout out Bryce Young.
Dog,
But yeah, I got the Eagles
dog.
beating the Packers by a tut at least. Um,
I got this thing. I'm going with Eagles as well.
yeah.
By the way, chat or live stream, anyone that sees this, thanks to the NFL being way overpriced, I have not watched a lot of NFL this season. Um, so I'm going off of vibes. So if I'm wrong,
We're going off of
I don't work at
highlights
ESPN.
and yeah,
I'm going off of
yeah,
vibes. So if you don't like my
strictly
takes,
vibes.
oh well. Like you can call me wrong. I probably am wrong, and I'll admit that. So don't be so deep. So I know Mac probably wants to kill me right now because I picked the Bills. I don't know. Mac seems also like a realist. He can probably understand it.
Yeah,
But he seems like a
Max.
diehard
Yeah,
also.
he's a diehard
Nonetheless,
Bronco.
I respect it.
Diehard.
But I got the Eagles as well. I just think they can get the job done. Saquon's had a hell of a year.
Yeah,
Absolute
yeah,
freak.
that dude's
I
a
wish
freak of nature, bro.
I'm mad he didn't break the record against the Giants, but oh well, that is now the past. Commanders Bucks. I think
That
this is what I'm
game,
calling.
yeah, that game's gonna be insane.
I'm calling that this one as my upset pick. I think the Bucks get it done.
Hmm. See, me and Mac had this conversation about this game because it's obviously Jaden's first playoff, and it's more or less does that playoff atmosphere get to him, and does Baker just come out and do what he's been doing all season? You know, just normality, go and play the game of
Yeah.
football. Because
That's
there
the
has
reason I'm
been
picking the
well, and
Bucks
there's been
because of Baker.
well, not only that, but there's also been inconsistency with the Commanders' play. Like there's
Yeah.
been days where they've had to win very, very close games against not so good teams, and then there's days where they blow teams out and Jaden has 5 touchdowns. So what version of Jaden are we going to get? Um, but I think I said last night in the car when we were coming back from the men's basketball game. Um, I think that I think we get a good version of Jaden in this game, but I think that Mike Evans and Jade, not Jaden, but Baker Mayfield just have too strong of a day, and they also got Bucky Irvin. I just think they have too strong of a day, and Bucks get it done.
The thing
Um,
is, on the outside of Evans, because I mean, I've been watching a little bit of Bucks play recently because
hmm
they played against Spencer Rattler, which I was inclined and I watched that
Yeah,
this
same, a
past
little bit.
weekend.
hmm
And then when they played the Panthers, I watched a little bit. They got some dogs outside of Mike Evans too. They really do. I just think Baker can get it done as long as that defense holds.
Yeah,
That was
uh,
sick.
yeah. Jeremiah Love is a freak
Yeah, he'll be playing on Sundays.
for sure, but he got ups. He got the bunnies.
It reminds
Ew.
me of Najee when
Oh
Najee
man,
hurdled. I forgot who he hurdled, but hurdled one of our guys
But he got up there. My goodness.
5, 6 years ago when we played Alabama.
And then the last game, it got moved
Oh,
to
busted coverage. Oh no. Oh, he just got his.
Yum.
That dude.
Oh, Jaden.
That needs knee
Bing
surgery.
bong.
Take that dude to the hospital.
That buddy said, hit him with that him.
That was sick.
Hey, buddy just got hemmed.
Anyways, on the that was nice. Oh, beat him at the line, sat him in the dirt. The
He
replay
got
is
put on
even
a
better.
mixtape. Oh my
Can we
god.
talk? Did you see the first replay or
Yes.
the second?
He just got hemmed. Oh my god. Put him on a mixtape. Yo, here's my score prediction 24-23. That's not happening. Please make this field goal. Don't make me cry.
I
I
forgot what I said.
can tell you. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna be honest. Most of my score predictions come up like in the heat of the moment. I gotta start thinking of it. Like
No,
put some actual brain
Jonathan
power
might have
into
been
it.
spot on, bro. Listen,
You say
Jonathan.
27-24 or
No,
something like that.
Jonathan said 33-24. Notre Dame.
Ah,
The next closest one was you,
Jacob.
34-28.
Jacob, we're live right now, so I don't know if it's gonna. It might
Yo,
mess up
yeah,
the stream.
it did. It messed up the cameras.
Oh, and he's gone.
I mean, I can move it around if he wants to hop in.
I'm gonna text him see where he's at because he might not even be home. He might be in the car or something after Daniel's game.
Just message him and find out, and if he wants to hop in, then I can move the cameras around. It's fine. Nah,
We
that is
apologize for
hilarious. Hey,
joining. It's
but
low stress,
yeah,
not a
it's
big deal.
legit low stress. It's not that big of a deal, man. I swear. I don't listen. I literally
He
can
didn't know
just
we're
throw up.
streaming.
I can throw the logo up. I can move a couple cameras around, and it's really not that big of a deal.
I told him if he wants to join, he can. I asked him where he's at.
Oh my god,
I say,
buddy just got mixtaped at the line of scrimmage. Oh my,
talk about a momentum play.
dude,
Big
I
momentum
told
play.
listen.
I'm in the car, about to be in Lakeview. I thought y'all were just watching the game. We're doing a live reaction, Jacob. I'll tell him when he's home. If he wants to join, he can.
Yeah, just tell him to text us and let us know, and I can put up our logo and then move cameras around and then put us back.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, the last game on the NFL slate is Monday, due to the wildfires in Los Angeles. Any with all of that, let's be praying for the people of Los Angeles with all those fires or whatnot. That junk is crazy. Um, but
Crazy.
that game got moved to Glendale, Arizona, and it'll be played at 8 o'clock Monday night. And you got Vikings Rams. I think I have the Vikings by 10 in that game.
I think
Yeah,
it'll be.
Vikings by 10.
I feel like every year in the NFL, like playoffs, you see at least two teams get upset. Right
Yeah,
now, I got the Bucks. I wouldn't be surprised if this Rams game. I'm gonna pick the Vikings, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Rams
and
get upset.
that's what me and Mac were saying last night on the way home from the game. We were like, I would not be surprised if Matt
Oh,
Stafford
they're
came out and had a
surfing.
legacy game.
They're surfing. I don't know what if this tradition's always been a thing at Notre Dame, but second week in a row where they're just throwing people in the student section, and it
That's
is
insane,
electric.
bro.
I love it, dude.
Bro,
Oh,
Cobbs
I'm
is
a
hilarious. Yo, shout out all the Gamecock Twitter burners, bro. Mike Cobbs, General Will. Shout out all of those guys, man.
I miss you, Gamecock Dave.
Yeah, shout out Gamecock Dave, man. We miss you, my guy.
I haven't seen that dude in a while. By the way,
Mm.
chat, if you didn't know, pretty much this streaming thing has came from just being Gamecock burner accounts, and we're just like, why don't we just make a little something happen? Everyone else is streaming, and microphones are cheap, so let's why not just join, make something
Yo,
happen? That's how this whole
Adam
thing
drops
started.
bombs. Adam drop. Hey, bro, these dudes are hilarious on X, bro. Oh man, that's exactly why I follow them, bro. They are hilarious. Oh man.
All love to the burners. I'll start Penn State. All right, I'm gonna read off these stats. Get an updated stat line for the chat.
Let me get that.
Right now, Notre Dame is currently leading in plays 61 to 58. Makes sense after the last drive they just had. They went down the field. And Penn State is currently still leading in rushing yards 189 to 94. Still able to hold Notre Dame under 100. Pretty good stuff. Now, this is probably the padlock stat per Pat State is gonna say that later. But 257 passing yards to 129 in favor of Notre Dame. So that's probably the biggest difference in this ball game so far is Notre Dame's passing ability, which is really surprising because when I think Notre Dame football, I'm thinking just running it with Riley Leonard. I have that right? Yeah, it's Leonard, right? Anyways, currently penalties. We got 4 penalties for Notre Dame for 31 yards. That's still leading Penn State's 4 penalties for 29. With Notre Dame better in third down, which I feel like is going to have a big effect on Penn State as they go into a third down play
Oh, they
right
had him in the
now.
backfield.
Penn State has to get better on third down. They have to if they're going to win this game. But Notre
Well, I
Dame
mean, a
on
lot
third
of their
down is
third
9 for
downs.
13.
Yeah, but a lot of their third downs have been third and long. Like their third and shorts are the ones that they've gotten, which is, I mean, that's
That's
normal.
true. That's true. And Notre Dame has 2 turnovers to Penn State's 0.
And granted, reminder everyone, if you haven't been watching or paying attention, two of those turnovers for Notre Dame or for Penn State have been called back due to penalties. So Notre Dame would have taken two away. Both would have been
Uh-oh.
picks. They've been called back due to penalties.
Ah.
Defensive
And
holding
Penn
and
State choked on third down again.
then a defensive pass interference, and there it is. Yeah, I mean,
You can't
listen,
do it.
I said it. I listen, legacy drive right here by Riley Leonard. They win 27-24. Let's see what happens. Do 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 do.
I love football, man. This is my favorite part of the year. I'm about to be so depressed.
I mean, listen. Uh, AB called it on Twitter. He said, "I'm rocking with Shane Gillis. I'm calling 27-24 Notre Dame." He literally tweeted it a couple hours ago.
I wouldn't be surprised if they score. To be completely blunt. They got every ounce of the momentum.
I'm telling you,
Riley
bro.
Leonard hasn't played terrible. I think Penn State's defense has just played phenomenal. You know what I mean? I mean, given he did throw some nasty picks,
Is that guy's last
but
name
Drew Aller.
Cease? Brandon Cease
I think
from
that's how you
NC
pronounce
State?
it.
He's got a visit to Florida
CISSE.
this. Yeah, CISSE. He's got a visit to Florida this weekend. He visited South Carolina off of a visit from Ole Miss. But he captioned a IG post recently and just said crib with South Carolina gear on. I really hope we get him
I do too. We need some help in the DB room. The
for
problem,
sure.
you see that? Look, if you have your phone pulled up with Cease's information, see if he is the cat from Sumter, because I'm gonna be so
He is the cat from
pissed.
Sumter. He is from
So
Sumter.
you're telling me
That's where
I
Lane Kiffin was
hate
at
Lane
today.
Kiffin. I hate you, Lane Kiffin. So this dog comes off of a weekend trip to South Carolina where, we showing him some love, having an official visit, so on and so forth. And Lane Kiffin flies from Mississippi to be like, forget about him. I
Probably
know
to
you're
cut
just
him a
hanging out.
blank check. Listen, that's one thing
God, man.
that a lot of people have noticed is that these Ole Misses and all these other teams that do this and they buy the names, when they
It
buy the
sucks,
names,
man.
they still ended up 9-3. Yes, they beat South Carolina. I get it. They did beat South Carolina. That's fine. We didn't like it. We didn't show up that day. If they also didn't show up against Kentucky or Florida, sucks to suck. They
The
they
transfer portal.
they whined and cried about not getting into CFP. Granted, South Carolina fans, we were pleading
Dude,
our case
Lane
as well.
Kiffin is still crying about it.
Yes, I do not understand how you have the 15th hardest strength of schedule in the SEC, and the next one was, I think it was Mississippi State or some.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I
Um,
just remember seeing Ole Miss at 15th, and you still lose 3 ball games. E.
my thing is, why are, I'm just annoyed because we had him on a visit, and now Lane Kiffin's flying all the way into our state, and he's just hanging out in our state, messing with
Yeah,
our
I
recruit
mean,
or like our prospect. It just sucks.
I bet he won't come to Cole and let me know he up here.
Uh,
Let me find out where he at.
that sucks. Given how I view the transfer portal is it's amazing for filling holes, and that's why I'm kind of scared of Clemson because they're starting to do that. They're filling holes, but you don't build your team with the transfer portal, and it's been
Well, and I
proven
think
time
that's
and time
why
again.
a lot of these teams are messing up. They're trying to build their team solely off the transfer portal when you have to just fill gaps. Like
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
Clemson is still so successful. I mean, I hate to say that, but like that's why they're still so successful is they still recruit well,
yeah.
and they just feel, get granted this is their first time getting into the portal, Dabo and co, but they were already in on Jeremiah Alexander in his high school recruiting, and they got him coming out of the portal this go round, which is fine. I mean, I don't even think we were in on him. I think it was Clemson, Auburn, and Ole Miss. Um, but Clemson secured him. They got the Helt kid from Purdue. I mean, they're filling in gaps that they didn't recruit out of high school, which is, in my opinion, how you should use and abuse the portal. That's what I mean. That's just what I think. Um, I mean, that's just me. I feel like you should. I think that's initially how they create what they created the portal for, and now kids are just kind of abusing it. Now, granted, seen a video earlier today. A guy that recently had to retire from the NFL was saying like, um, when you enter that portal and you have scholarships and this, that, and the third, if you don't get offers anywhere, you still got a car note and an apartment bill and this, that, and the third. And if you don't get an offer anywhere, you have to go back to school. And there's no scholarship, there's no payment. Like you're now stuck on your own because you decided to enter the transfer portal and you weren't like that big of a name or whatnot. Like that's just something he was saying. He was like, you,
it's one of
like
those things.
some
A
of
lot
these
of these
people,
players will move down if that happens. So I
well,
feel
and that's
like,
what he was saying. He was like, some of these kids are crying and whining that they're not playing.
yeah,
And he said they're crying and whining that they're not playing. And, um, who is this guy talking to?
I just want a little bit because I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If without the transfer portal, I without 100% believe South Carolina is still a under 500 team with throughout the Beamer era.
I mean, it's a
I have
possibility for sure.
I have zero doubts about that because
I
a lot
mean,
of
we
these
were
teams that
no. I
we're
mean, granted, we
facing,
were 5-7 last year, and we were 4 or 5 plays away from being what 8-4, nine and
but you
three
got,
potentially.
but that got us Spencer Rattler through the portal. You know what I mean? He's the reason we even got 5 wins, as far as I'm concerned. Without Rattler, we don't get nothing. Rattler on this year's team, we're in the playoffs. We're probably still in the playoffs.
Bro, Rattler,
Just
Rattler, and Xavier Leggett with that current defense that we had this year, bro, would have been elite.
even our O line was better this year because we didn't have 15 injuries on the O
I mean,
line.
well, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we have never had a like a real chance. Like every time we think we're going to be good, it's either we have an injury bug, or our offense is elite, or our defense is elite. It's never all
Yeah,
put together.
but that's where the portal comes in, and it evens the playing field. Like it allows you have holes on your O line. Okay, now I can fill that hole, or you have holes in the secondary. I can make an attempt to fill that hole. And if you're a really good recruiter like Beamer, it really works out.
Hands to the face on the defense, yo, bing bong.
Yeah, I saw that during the play, and I was wondering if they're gonna call it.
I was wondering too for a second there. I was like, wait a second.
It was obvious. It was
It
beyond
it,
obvious.
it looked like his helmet might have flew off for a second, but I was just waiting. I was just waiting.
All right, are we gonna get a at 27-24, or is
It's looking mighty
oh dude,
fine.
are we gonna Mitch Jeter bringing him to the natty? Come on, bro. I'm okay with it. I'm happy. I don't care if my pick don't make it.
Yo, that Texas State
Please.
um that Texas State defensive lineman's on his way for a visit too, I believe. Better
My
let it go,
only
Riley.
thing
Yeah.
with that new center from Troy is I don't know if he makes the SEC jump. Like he might, but I feel like that's going to be on Beamer to decide during training camp
I mean, well,
and
they'll put
during.
him on a training regimen. They'll get him on a
I don't think
nutrition
size.
regimen.
Yeah, I'm no 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 no. You're misunderstanding. I don't think size will be the issue or any of that. There's just a large difference between SEC ball in the
Oh,
trenches and
true.
so I'm curious to see if he'll be able to make that jump. Ooh, you suck. You just sold. Whoever number 7 is, go to the gulag, bro. Number
One.
dude, that dude just sold. Riley Leonard, dog, dog. He just pulled a Lennar
I
Sellers
mean, yeah,
type
they
move.
they called the blitz and it was there, and he just missed it.
He whiffed. Like, what is this? This ain't bowling. You can't miss. You can't miss, bro. That
Like, Buddy just flat out ran straight past him, bro.
looked like a few
Oh my
Clemson
god.
defenders.
Hmm. Yo, is Notre Dame's backup? Is he their starter next year? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Hey,
I'm
good
about to look
pick.
up his stats. Dude, 24,
Good
24.
pick.
This game is elite.
I don't want them to score though. I want it to go in overtime.
Dude, if it
I
goes in
love. Oh,
overtime,
yeah! Let's go! Let's
sack.
go! Yeah, come on, bro. Overtime football. Come on, college football playoff
Steve Angeli's
overtime.
he's a junior, and he's just a straight junior, so he ain't got next year is his only year to play quarterback for Notre Dame.
Or maybe they'll get him in. He was playing clean. Played some clean ball.
They only 3-man rushed and sacked him. What in the world?
Dude, Penn State has a real defense, bro. They get after it. The real question is, does James Franklin choke?
Yeah, bro. Like, why did they not? They went for the pass on first down. Why did they not run on second down to try to gain some yardage there? I mean,
I feel like every year the semifinals of the playoff are the best part. If you remember it last year, the semifinals, last 2, 3 years, the semifinals have been electric.
agree.
Something tells me that Texas Ohio State game is going to be a lot closer than a lot of people think.
I think Greg McElroy just said it best. Why were they trying to go 30 yards downfield when you didn't need but 9 yards?
Yeah.
When Steve Angeli was playing quarterback a while ago, you were you were throwing quick
Ooh.
passes, screens, XYZ. Why are you not doing that with Riley Leonard at quarterback?
And what was my pick, by the way, for Penn State Notre
Your
Dame? Because I
pick,
imagine it was close.
your pick was 34-28 Penn State.
Okay, I don't even think that can happen.
The only way it could happen is if we got into if they won it in if Penn State won it in the second overtime. I think.
You said 34-28, but that would
Yeah.
mean Notre Dame would get
No.
4 points.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Yeah, dog. Should have said 27-24. Oh well. All right, moving down the field. That sack cost them. And I don't want to hear any Notre Dame fans talking about penalties, considering they got that hands to the face to push them forward. Oh, 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 oh. Drew Aller, what are you doing? Could be taken out to the woodshed. You're done. You're done. You're working at Costco. Oh, go pump some gas.
Bro, that's three this game. Three. That's three picks
You're
and two of them.
sold. Bro, if they don't give that to Notre Dame, I don't want to hear it. I don't want Penn State to go to the playoff if that's how he's going to play.
Bro,
You don't deserve it.
I told y'all in the on the last pod,
Bro, if
bro.
they
He is not
don't
a
give
good
this to Notre
quarterback.
Dame,
Drew
if they
Aller
do
is
not give
not
this.
good.
Okay, okay. Here's the replay.
He called him up.
I think he caught that mug, bro. I didn't see any movement. Does the ball move? That's the
No, not at
question.
all. That he secured
That's
the
a
crap out of
catch,
that.
bro. That's like a Troy Polamalu type catch. Oh yeah, that don't touch the ground at
That's
all. Secured
elite.
in the bag.
That is
And they
elite.
20 is that 23 is that his number? Yep. Dog. Drew Aller get taken to the woodshed. Someone pull out the pump shotgun. Old Yeller him. You're not playing on Sundays, bud. Like, where was he even throwing that, dude? That was awful. You didn't even have to like just play safe. All right.
Mm, 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 mm.
Notre Dame. They gave it to him. Oh, it was 29. Whatever. Wow.
That girl Malaysia Fulwali is insane, bro. My goodness.
I should have picked Notre Dame. Oh well. And let's go play clean football. Come on, bro. Mitch
Bro,
Jeter.
if they don't hand the
Game
ball off
winner.
right here, they
Hey,
didn't hand
Mitch
the ball off.
Jeter.
Timeout.
Bro.
Timeout.
They got I
Timeout.
mean they're going I think they're going for the kick, bro.
Brother,
They're going
that's fine, but you
Oh
called
yeah,
a
they got
timeout.
three.
You called a
I didn't realize they
timeout
got
so we
three.
can.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize they had three
Oh yeah,
still.
Mac. Hey Mac, I'm telling you, bro, that full volley behind the back joint was clean.
I think
Hey,
that was
bro,
Green.
that girl is. Hey, that girl is like that.
About to say who?
Malaysia Fulwali,
Okay.
star
Women's
guard
basketball.
for the women's basketball team.
Yep. I gotta watch their next game.
Hey, Clemson Pepe said it right. Y'all really thought Drew Aller was better than Kate Klubnik? Shout out Pepe, man.
No, I would have picked Cade over Drew.
Yeah.
Good. Dude,
Drew
Penn
Aller
State's
is
defense still
trash.
legit though. Penn
Oh yeah,
State still
their
got a real
defense is
defense.
nice.
All right, 3rd and 3. Come on, Mitch. Mitch Jeter.
No,
Oh,
somebody said y'all see Drew Aller, I see Will Levis.
oh, come on, bro. Somebody from South Carolina going to put this mug in. Actually, is Mitch from South Carolina? Where's Mitch from? Do we
I
know?
have no idea.
Hey, he played for Carolina for what, 3, 4 years? That's my graduate.
Bro, that is hilarious.
Bro, I'm telling you, if Mitch drills this, I'm gonna vomit because we needed him this year.
It would have legit been.
We
We
would have
would
beat
have only
Alabama
had.
with Mitch.
Yeah, because we had 2 missed field goals in that game and 2 missed field goals versus LSU. We would have been 11-1 in the SEC championship game versus Texas.
I actually want to vomit, bro.
Okay, maybe missed the field. Never mind. Just don't do that. Please don't. They're gonna.
Oh, you suck. Oh, Penn State, you choked. You choked. James Franklin chokes again.
I told y'all James Franklin was gonna choke this game. I
I don't,
said it.
I don't think he can help himself. He really
Yeah,
can't.
buddy is just trash.
I really thought my Texas Penn State, it almost happened. That was almost the electric pick. I was about to pull out the party hat and the streamers. I'm gonna be clip farming. Mitch Jeter, South Carolina legend. Well, I need to look how many. I wonder how many kicks he made and missed while I was at South Carolina. I know he was pretty ice. I'm looking it up. Mitch Jeter stat. We're doing it live as he walks on the field.
Bro, imagine that ballsy play call right there to throw the ball. Would have got pick six because they actually played defense.
Let's see. As he walks out on the field,
Listen, this is
Mitch
exactly what
Jeter.
James Franklin gets for trying to little bro Marcus Freeman during all these pressers during the past week.
Mitch
This is
Jeter.
exactly what he gets.
Mitch Jeter is currently 61% on the year on field goals, 100% on extra points, with a 49-yard long kick as his longest kick this year, with about 83 points. Let's see his game log. Can I see his stats when he was at South Carolina? He was 85%
Mike
in
Golick is crazy. He said my
2023.
firstborn's name will be Jeremiah.
Bro, Mitch Jeter in 2022 was 11 for 11.
Yo,
That
lock
was with
in, Mitch.
Carolina. I miss Mitch, bro. He was 12 for 14 in 2023, with his longest being a 51. He's 11 for 18 though this year, so I don't know why Mitch has kind of regressed in 2024
Cause
compared to
he
when he
could
was
he
at
not with Pete
Carolina.
Limbo?
But um, yeah, honestly, he's not home. He said, "I'm playing in the cold up here in Notre Dame. I don't know. My leg
Bro,
don't work."
please. They make
All
this
right.
field goal, bro. Please don't give off a kick return, bro.
No,
31-20.
they're within 49. They're probably at
No, I'm
what,
saying
40
like
right
if
now.
they no, I'm saying if they hit
Oh,
this
if he
field
makes it,
goal, yeah, if he makes the field goal, please don't give off a kick return for a tud
that would
for Penn
that
State
would
to
be
win
insane.
31-27. Or it'd probably be 30-27. They wouldn't need to kick the field goal.
That would be nuts.
Oh god, here it
All right,
goes.
come on,
Oh,
Mitch. 41. This ain't an easy kick
41.
either. I mean, 41. I mean, he's like middle of the field though. It's chip shot.
I wonder what the wind looks like.
Oh,
They might block this
okay.
jump.
Oh, let's go, Mitch. Let's go.
He
Only
nailed
because
it.
you're Mitch Jeter. Bro, I'm putting a Twitter post. You suck, James Franklin, you bum. I mean, I picked you to win, but you're still a bum.
Oh, that lone face. I called it.
I swear, if I see any Gamecock fans hating on Mitch, you deserve to go into the gulag. He graduated, all right? We didn't have his program.
His girlfriend was also at Notre Dame, I'm pretty sure.
I don't like. We didn't have his program though. We didn't have his program.
Yeah, Braxton talk about that kick hurts, but proud of my man Jeter. It
I'm
does
so
hurt
proud.
because we legit would have been 11-1. That yes, Mac, you are correct, sir. The yearly Penn State choke. Listen, listen. It happens year in and year out. James Franklin is not prepared for the big game. He just can't win them. He can't
Can't
do
do it.
it.
This was a very winnable game.
I said it last episode. Marcus Freeman has cemented himself as one of those big boy head coaches. He's there. Look at that fresh lineup. My brother. He's in there. Buddy crispied up. My hero.
Miss you, King.
Yeah. I need this to be a touchback here, twin. Touchback. Kick it through the uprights. Yeah, he not even a chance of touching that. Why? Yeah, they about to pick this off to seal the game. 3 picks tonight for Drew Aller, and 2 of them were called back. By the way,
Yeah. No, they deserved this win, bro. At least throw it downfield. Give yourself a chance. Jesus. I guess if nothing was open, I think that seals it though. I'd be shocked unless we watch some miracle. Crap, where'd that Mitch Jeter post go? There it is. Oh!
going.
Oh! Oh, wait, we're watching some stupid. Oh, that's game.
That was hilarious to watch him try to throw that. What a dumb play.
What a. Bro, throw it downfield.
Yeah, bro. Like, why are
Give
you
yourself
trying
a
the
chance.
lateral there? You should have deep shot then lateraled.
I'm glad a South Carolina legend got Notre Dame the win. That makes me feel
Marcus
nice.
Freeman, little bro, him on the field, bro. Little bro, him on the field. Listen, live reactions, ladies and gentlemen. Live reactions. Notre Dame has outlasted
Congrats.
Penn State in an instant
Hey,
classic, 27-24. Mitch Jeter hits a game-winning field goal.
I don't feel as bad now losing to Marcus Freeman 2 years ago.
I mean, he's elite.
He's
I
good.
said it, he's elite. I mean, listen, Mitch hit a 41-yarder to seal the game. That pick, who was that by?
Wasn't it
Let's give him a
AB
shout out.
and Shane Gillis? Didn't Shane Gillis say 27-24? And then AB like rode with him. I think it was Shane Gillis on
Yeah,
Game
yeah,
Day, right?
yeah, yeah. Shane Gillis rode with Notre Dame. Yeah,
Right,
Christian
Corey
Gray
Cook, wasn't it?
intercepted Drew Aller with 30 seconds left to play, 33 seconds left to play. Um, and that was on Penn State's 42-yard line, and that set up Notre Dame. That was Allard's third pick of the game. 2 of them got called back due to penalties. One defensive holding, one um, pass interference. But yeah, I mean, Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Shout out Notre Dame. Shout out NIU for beating the team going to the Natty.
Listen,
NIU should be here.
the
I'm,
natty I called is still in play.
hey, I
One
still
of the
don't think.
natties I called. I called two separate. Initially, I said Oregon, Georgia, and I also said Notre Dame, Ohio State.
Hey, bro, some SEC bias. I still don't think y'all deserve to be in. You lost the NIU. Eat it. Nah, I'm playing. Good stuff though. Good stuff, Notre Dame. That was a fun win. That was cool. He looks like Rudy. Oh my god, there's a literal leprechaun on the field. Who's that
If
guy in the orange hair? I don't know if you see that.
yeah, if Ohio State bullies Texas tomorrow
I think it's gonna be close.
between them and Notre
But
Dame, are you saying against them in Texas? No,
yeah,
I'm saying if Ohio State does bully Texas, I don't know that that game against Notre Dame will be close.
we'll see. But
I
I
mean,
like it.
Notre Dame's
Like
defense was good. Like, don't get me
Notre
wrong.
Dame's been playing really good. I've I wish I would have seen more of their offense, but maybe that's undercrediting Penn State's defense because Penn State's defense was lights out. Because the only reason I think Notre Dame was able to score was off those mistakes from Drew Aller.
Yeah,
Either way, what a game!
absolute classic. It was phenomenal. That was a very good game. Very,
Well,
very,
I'm
very good
pulling
game.
for
I mean,
the rest of this. I'm
it was what,
pulling
10-3 at halftime? It's 10-3 halftime. Halftime score? Yeah, it was 10-3 at halftime.
great, great
Notre Dame
game.
scores 7 in the third, Penn State scores 0, and then Notre Dame scores 17 in the fourth.
I think I'm pulling for Notre Dame to win it all. That's going to be who I cheer for. Now that my pick is ruined, it doesn't matter. I want Notre Dame to win it all. Specifically, I want Mitch Jeter to win it all.
7:30 tomorrow night, Ohio State, Texas. It's going to be a good one. We
Should be.
may, ladies and gentlemen, we may be back on again tomorrow night. Another live reaction. We'll let you all know on the socials again. Hit up our X account. Hit up our Twitch, our YouTube, our Instagram, our Facebook. Follow us, give us likes, comments, subscribe, share it with
A
your
fun
friends,
night.
your family. Yeah, we just had a fun night vibing, watching college football, talking ball, talking with the chat. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Yeah, we will see y'all tomorrow, more than likely. Love, peace, and hair grease.